finna trade talk, bro. Let me put the switch on. We done turned the dumbass to a play. Give a fuck about the time. If I get the pen, I bet I go spin this shit broad day. Trick figure itching, my shit be glitching. Don't make me mad, your ass gon' die. Bro, smoking shit. Don't pass that shit, I can't smoke that bitch. She don't get me high. Bro, this John, I made a spot to meet him. Now look at it, both our men's in the sky. I really be crashing, ain't giving no passes. Nigga, I can merge this shit, no lie.
Oh, God. Hey, what fool this nigga when I shut out the block? I done been through that bitch, I ain't never seen chalk. Free bank deals, they capping a lot on a G with a flat on the back of that Glock. We sitting on his ass while gave me the plateau 20 this chill, this chalk getting hot. Man, so to this shit. Me got dead to dead, I'm still getting busy, I'm ducking the field, bro, it's a rookie, now I ain't seeing red. Them youngers, they gave out high, I ain't talking about Ted. We got the low, had to put down the chicken, niggas speaking on jump, but he die by the Mitch. I ain't on her, all these y'all niggas, this, they know what I'm on, keep spinning and spinning. Bro, high in this shit, do that shit for an image. I'm still in the hood with a Glock and a mini. Let's see what they on, we can have us a scream. This bitch keep dumping like Bobby Whitten. These niggas, they know I get busy, I stay with the shit. My sniper left a nigga shitty. Speaking on fat, like I ain't come bend that bitch. On broad, I'm more than fit. When I
On the 26th of March 2024, officers received multiple calls after hearing multiple gunshots in the area of Bailey Drive. Shortly after 5:30 a.m., a woman, later identified as 45-year-old Lucretia Thomas, was found with multiple gunshot wounds. Thomas was taken to the hospital, where she succumbed to her injuries. Police would arrest and charge Savage gang members, J3GetBusy and Gotti, both for the homicide.
Police are looking for the shooter or shooters who killed a woman in Cedar Hill.
Police have not said if they know who they're looking for specifically, but they haven't released any suspect description related to the attack early yesterday in a neighborhood. And they've only released a statement about what happened. They will not do any interviews with reporters. The victim is 45-year-old Lucretia Thomas. Others were in her home at the time with her, but they were not hurt. Fox 4's Peyton Yeager is in Cedar Hill tonight with more on the murder investigation. Peyton.
Steve, and we really heard the same thing from every single person who lives on that street where that home was. The barrage of bullets woke them up early Tuesday morning. Now, Cedar Hill police, they haven't released many details in this case, and with no arrests, that's leaving people in the area on edge. It was a violent wake-up call for Deborah Warren early Tuesday morning.
The first thing I heard, it was like one shot, boom. And then all of a sudden, boom, 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 boom. And then, but I didn't move. I just stayed where I was at because I didn't know exactly where it was.
Wednesday, several evidence markers were left behind on the windows and the brick at a home just a few doors down from her.
I knew it was close because my bedroom is like right there.
Around 5:30 a.m. on Tuesday, Cedar Hill police responded to a home off Bailey Drive and found 45-year-old Lucretia Thomas inside with multiple gunshot wounds. She later died at the hospital. Thomas's family tells Fox 4 off camera they were told by police the shooter or shooters fired into the home. A neighbor across the street from Thomas tells Fox 4 also off camera there were multiple piles of shell casings left in their lawn. Cedar Hill detectives have not released if it was one shooter or multiple. Thomas's family says she lives with her 3 children and her grandchildren. Investigators say several other people were home at the time of the shooting. None of them were injured. Police wouldn't say why this home was targeted or who inside may have been the intended target. Witnesses reported seeing a vehicle leaving the scene, but police haven't said what type of vehicle they're looking for.
I'm gonna have to be praying for their family. Definitely so.
Yeah. And Steve and Heather, we also noticed on that street that multiple people had surveillance cameras or Ring doorbell cameras on their door. So we know police went door to door looking for surveillance video, but again, no arrests in this case.
All right, Peyton Yeager, thank you.
Cable Beats.
It's a whole lot of everything over here. Welcome to them island, man. 7 on hot down game, no trade, AOF also, man.
Yeah,
It's a whole lot of murder and mafia. I just wanna get riches and kill all the snitches, and if you a problem, I'm solving you. Hawk down the enemy, put him on Fox. Broke ass op couldn't afford a box. Drake got rounds, why the fuck with our box? Give him a table, we aim it at loss. Star on that car, take the law on the chase. Star on that car, we switching the play. Abusing that pussy, she begging for break. I just came from pimping her while I was late. He stacking that shit, but them hawks on the way. Better get in the head, make her do what you say. Got your bitch in the room, posting address to babe. She bad and I let her go live with my Drake. He flexing them Jaggers gon' get him. The Glock shoot rappy, you know we gon' hit him. That Draco a dog, he ran the bit him. He wanted to smoke, said fuck it and lit him.
A suspicious vehicle call to police in Prairie Village, Kansas, Saturday night led to the arrest of AOF member J3GetBusy, wanted in a Dallas, Texas homicide. The Prairie Village Police Department said officers were called late Saturday night to the area of 76th Street and Norwood Road. A search of J3GetBusy's vehicle was conducted after drugs were seen in the car. During the search, PVPD said a stolen gun from Fort Worth, Texas was found, and the driver, 22-year-old J3GetBusy, was found to be a felon in possession of a gun. After he was booked into jail at 3:37 a.m. Sunday morning, J3GetBusy was then found to be a suspect in a homicide in Dallas, Texas. J3GetBusy was booked into the Johnson County Detention Center on a felony firearm theft charge and a misdemeanor marijuana possession charge. J3GetBusy has a $50,000 bond and is scheduled for a preliminary hearing on September 11, 2024.
A Dallas homicide suspect is sitting in jail now. Officers took Jalen Stallworth into custody Saturday night. After searching his car during a stop, they found guns and drugs. They then learned he was a homicide suspect. So now this 22-year-old is in a Johnson County jail on a $50,000.
On September 12, 2024, 3 people sustained injuries in a shooting that took place at a high-rise apartment building in downtown Dallas. A Dallas ISD student was among 3 people injured in a shooting at a high-rise apartment building in downtown Dallas Thursday afternoon, police and school officials say. There is no information from police on who pulled the trigger or if that person is at large. YGM and SED members, 2 gangs from West Dallas that are clicked together, would publicly claim this work as theirs.
A lot of unanswered questions after 3 people were shot in a downtown Dallas high-rise apartment building late this afternoon. One of the victims was a Dallas ISD student, and police have not said what they think led to the shooting. Fox 4's David Centenary spoke with people who heard and saw what happened. He's in downtown Dallas tonight. David.
Yeah, Steve, as of now, police have not said a whole lot, but it's obviously very early in the investigation. We know, though, no arrests have been made and no suspect or suspects have been identified. 3 people were shot inside the Continental Building, a high-rise apartment building in downtown Dallas, Thursday afternoon.
I had heard shots on my floor.
Carol Lee Padilla was on the phone with a friend while inside her apartment.
And then I heard a faint screaming, and that's when I'm like, Felicia, do you hear this? And she's like, no, honey, what's going on? I said, hold on, and I just opened my door.
That's when she says she saw one of the victims.
And I peeked my head out the door, my door, and a man was walking towards me with his, holding his gut saying, help me, I've been shot.
All 3 victims were taken to local hospitals for medical treatment.
One of the 3 victims is a Dallas ISD student, according to the district. The 3rd student in the district to have been shot while off campus in less than a week. No further details about the victim were provided.
I'm terrified because it's always something going on here now. 42 years, I've never lived like this, ever.
Jamelia Thurman says it's common to see young people and others causing trouble in the building.
And it's always conflict. They always in a hallway. It's gambling, it's fights. It's a lot that goes on here.
Police gave very few updates in a brief press conference where they took no questions.
Because it's an open investigation, I will not be taking any questions.
They did not say what led to the shooting where exactly it happened in the building, how many people and how many weapons were involved.
I don't like it because we pay all this rent, but there's nothing I can do about it. They had the elevator shut down. We had to walk down the stairs. Couldn't go into the parking garage.
Tenants were forced to evacuate the building for several hours while police collected evidence. One tenant shared photos with Fox 4 appearing to show a hole near her apartment wall from a stray bullet.
I open my window, I look outside, I see police and everything.
Dallas PD tells us within the last hour that all 3 shooting victims are stable. As for the one who's a student, Dallas ISD tells us that that student is expected to make a full recovery.